Well, hello, 14 Eagles family. Welcome to the Thursday night 14 Eagles webinar call. My name is Brian Frazier. I'm one of the facilitators of 14 Eagles. And I'd like to thank you all that were able to come tonight. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here. And we really, really appreciate that. First thing I want to do is just start off with some housekeeping. You guys are doing a fantastic job of helping people through the gifting process. I know we updated a little bit of the gifting process as far as sending gifts, and where you were able to take the receipts of your gift and paste them into the receipt box in your back office to automatically confirm yourself. And it's been working out pretty good. We did have one or two glitches this week, but nothing major. So, you know, we're always expecting some type of glitch whenever you put in some new software or updating anything that you have done before. And so we're just making sure that we can help to work out the kinks. Any kinks that pop up, any bugs that come up, we can work those things out and get them fixed. So we appreciate you guys doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Keep inviting people to the process, and we'll keep growing the community. Also, just wanted to make it known as well, we have a section in the back office that's called Gift for Downline, Gifting for Downline. That's basically how you can pay it forward for anyone that you personally invite, and you can gift for them. Go through the gifting process on their behalf, and so we have that in there for you to be able to pay it forward for others. And unfortunately, there was a glitch in that. Someone tried to use that today, and it was a glitch, and everything worked good, but it did not place the person into his nest. So we're going to try to get that straightened out here fairly quickly as possible, as quickly as we can. So we can move forward with that part of it. But everything else is working just fine, and we really appreciate you guys, you know, putting forth the effort to make this process a success. So now what we want to do is we want to go over to our community website, which is located at www.14eaglesden.com. And this is where you want to come to bring people to the 14 Eagles platform. On this community website, just about everything that you want to know about 14 Eagles is on this site. But more importantly, showing people the platform itself and how 14 Eagles works. You want to definitely come to the community site, and you want to click on the 14 Eagles video tab in the menu section, 14 Eagles video tab. And when you click on that, it'll have the video of the 14 Eagles platform and just how the 14 Eagles platform works. And so if you come here and you watch this, you won't have to explain this to anyone. Everything that you need to know about the platform is right here in this video. Very short video, and so we want to play that for you right now so you can at least get an opportunity to see how this video is and give you a snapshot of how the platform works. So before we go into anything else, let's watch this presentation. Welcome to 14 Eagles. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to describe a program that provides like-minded people from all walks of life the opportunity to help one another. 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not a network marketing organization. Rather, it's a private, invitation-only, global community of people who believe in the principle that by helping others, in that process, we help ourselves. That's the premise of 14 Eagles. As we give, so shall we receive. 14 Eagles commonly uses a unique online gifting platform that allows members to come together for mutual interest, commitment, and prosperity. When we join 14 Eagles, we enter into the first step of that process. We're invited to freely send a $2 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $6. We now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $2, totaling $28. Of that $28, we keep $7 as our harvest and hold on to $21 for step 2. In step 2, you're invited to freely send a $7 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $21. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $7 totaling $98. You keep $8 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest of $7 and hold on to $90 for step 3. Step 3, you're invited to send a $30 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $90. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $30 totaling $420. You keep $120 as your harvest and add that to your previous harvest total and hold on to $300 for step 4. Now for step 4, you're invited to freely send a $100 gift to each of 3 people whose names are presented to you for a total of $300. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $100 totaling $1,400, of which you keep $800 as your harvest. You can see how your harvest is growing. You hold on to $600 for step 5, where you're invited again to freely send a $200 gift to each of 3 people whose names presented to you for a total of $600. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $200 totaling $2,800, of which you keep $2,050 as your harvest and hold on to $750 for step 6. Step 6, the final step, you're invited to freely send a $250 gift to each of the 3 people whose names that are presented to you for a total of $750. You now have the potential to receive up to 14 gifts of $250 totaling $3,500. You hold $750 for repeating step 6 and keep $2,750 as your harvest for a total harvest of $5,735 from a one-time initial gift of just $6. You can also send and receive additional gifts by re-entering and cycling through each step. For example, by re-entering step 1, where you send a $2 gift to 3 people, by cycling through that step, you have the potential to receive $22 in gifts over and over. Likewise, by recycling step 2, you have the potential to receive $77 in gifts over and over again. That principle applies to each step. By cycling through each step, you can receive $6,380 in gifts over and over, in addition to the $5,735 in gifts you receive through your initial progression through your 6 steps. One of the first questions we receive is, how do I position myself to send and receive these gifts? Well, I encourage you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles, and he or she, if they haven't already, will provide you with their website address, 14eagles.com/ and their username. In it, you will find an outline that will walk you through the process to becoming a 14 Eagles member.
It's a very simple process that begins with registering for a Cash App account. Cash App is our payment processor, which allows us to seamlessly and in real time send and receive gifts. Once you have established and funded your Cash App account, you can join 14 Eagles by completing a very short template. Then send your gift to 3 people whose names are presented to you in your website, and introduce 14 Eagles to 2 people who do exactly what you just did. Register for a Cash App account, join 14 Eagles, give 3 people $2 each, and introduce the program to 2 like-minded people who do the same thing you just did. That's how you build your 14 Eagles nest. These are the people who follow you from step 1 through step 6. It all began with a very simple 4-step process. As I mentioned earlier, 14 Eagles is not a business. We're not selling anything. We're not asking anybody to change their behavior. We are merely presenting a program to our friends and family members that allows us to freely send a $2 gift to 3 people with the potential to be blessed to the tune of thousands of dollars each month. Thank you for your time, and again, I urge you to contact the person who introduced you to 14 Eagles. God bless.
All right, so there you have it. That's the 14 Eagles platform. You can come to www.14eaglesden.com, to our community website, and just click on the 14 Eagles video tab. And here's where you will be able to see the presentation, video presentation of the 14 Eagles platform. All right, and right below the video is all the instructions on how to sign up, how to send a gift, how to verify gifts. Everything that you need to know to get the process started is right here, right up under the video. Get with the person that invited you. They can walk you through this process. But every step by step, if you follow these steps verbatim, you shouldn't have too much of a problem at all. But if you do, don't hesitate to get with us, get with our admin at Control Tower at 14eaglesden.com, and they will answer any questions or help you out with any issue that you may have in getting started. Okay? So now, I'm not going to keep you very long, but we do want to give you the whole concept of 14 Eagles. You know, here at 14 Eagles, we pride ourselves on the platform itself, but 14 Eagles is more than just a gifting platform, and that's what we always like to get across to people. And so on our community website, on the welcome, on the home page, if you scroll down to the welcome, we really encourage you to read this welcome. Go through this, because this will give you a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is truly all about. Yes, we do have a gifting platform, and we do gift money to individuals because of, let's face it, you know, we're in the times right now where people really need money. People are hurting, with the way the economy is right now. You know, people not working, businesses going out of business. You know, the world is in turmoil right now, right? And we're trying to get back on our feet. And one thing that we know for sure, that things are not going back the way they used to be. So here at 14 Eagles, we feel like we want to move forward, and we want to create what we want our change to be in the future. And so that's what we're trying to accomplish here at 14 Eagles. And so it's more than just giving gifts, all right? And that's the whole thing. We here at 14 Eagles, we really pride ourselves in building a community. Community is the key to this whole deal here. As long as we help to build the community and bring people together in a like-minded way, then everything in that platform, everything on the 14 Eagles gifting platform will automatically work. Okay, automatically. You really don't even have to think about it, as long as you're building a community. And so, one of our uh, uh, philosophies here at 14 Eagles is that we want to help get rid of poverty, okay, and get out of debt. That's one of the main philosophies that we have here. And in order to do that, we have to work together. We have to come together, and we have to work together. That's the keys. We could have a gifting platform, and it could be the best gifting platform in the world. But if we don't have a community, then it's just a gifting platform. It's just a platform that will just sit there with nobody going through it. And so this is why we encourage you to come and take a look at the welcome that we have, so you can get a better perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. Also, to help you with that, we encourage you, right below the welcome, we have what is called Video Row. And on our Video Row, we have a series of videos here that will help put you in the right frame of mind of what 14 Eagles is all about. We know that in order to build a community of people, not just in this country, but around the world, we have to get like-minded individuals. And we have to get people to be able to shift their thinking based on how the society is today. And so, these videos will help you to shift your thinking and to help expand your conscious awareness about what's really going on out here. A lot of us get caught up into the rat race, what we call, and just try to do the day-to-day things that we do to try to make a living, to try to keep food on the table. And a lot of times when we go through that, we're not aware of what's really going on around us and why we're in the position that we're in. Well, here, we try to give you information here at 14 Eagles to help you to kind of shift your thinking a little bit, to try to open up your mind's eye so you can see what's going on around you, okay, and how you can understand and uplift your consciousness to be able to see through the things that are happening and to help you and your family to combat all the negatives that may be going on. Right? So, just don't take this information for granted, but we do want you to go and research anything that you hear. Don't take our word for it. Go and research all the information that you get, because the more you research, the more you expand your consciousness and your conscious awareness about what's happening. And then that way you can share it with others and help others through this same process. And if you don't do anything else with 14 Eagles, we encourage you to join our newsletter. Go ahead and join our newsletter so you can get our email updates that we send out on a weekly basis. Because if you do that, you'll get what we have that we send out every week called the Video of the Week. And through that Video of the Week, we really give out some really fantastic information that you otherwise don't get anywhere else. This is stuff that you don't get on mainstream media or the news that you look at on a daily basis. This is not what you get from corporations that are trying to, milk the money out of your pockets and out of your bank accounts. This information is information that we need to be exposed to, all right? And so we can raise our conscious awareness as well. So if you don't do anything else, be a part of the newsletter that we send out on a daily basis so you can get the updates that we send out. And I think you'll be happy that you did. Now, just to get into some other things here, 14 Eagles, as I said, is more than just a gifting platform. We do a lot of things. And so we pride ourselves in working with others. We feel like we don't want to compete with one another. People do have different talents. People do other things. There's other businesses out there, other platforms, and other programs. Well, there's no need for us to compete. if we're moving in the same direction, then we like to get with anybody that's moving in the same direction and is have the same goals and philosophies as 14 Eagles. And so one of those programs that we've partnered with that are doing the same thing and have the same type of philosophy is Dynamic Trio. We've partnered with Dynamic Trio that has a trilogy of platforms, which is called Fund Me 24/7. We really encourage you to take a look at the Fund Me 24/7 platform in Dynamic Trio. It's dealing with the crowdfunding. All right? This is something that was established with the Jobs Act that was passed when Barack Obama was in office back in 2012. All right? Where you can, any personal or business project that you may have, you can raise money through crowdfunding. All right? And so it basically gave people an opportunity to raise money through the crowd. You know, this is where you get your Indiegogos to help people that have products that they want to sell and that they've created, and businesses that they want to put out there to the public. All right? They give them an opportunity to be able to do that and bring it to the crowd of people. This is where you get your GoFundMes to help people that may be in need. All right? And so, and other different programs just like that to help people to raise money. Well, that's what that's all about. That's what that law was all about. But Fund Me 24/7 takes that to a whole nother level. Okay, so we really encourage you to check that out, because working the Fund Me 24/7 platform and 14 Eagles together, you're talking about a double-barrel shotgun and taking down poverty and getting people out of debt. All right, so we really encourage that. Also, a part of Dynamic Trio is Feed Me 24/7. We encourage you to check that out too, because it's an actual feeder system for the Fund Me 24/7 platform. So you really can't go wrong. And money is not the issue here, okay? It really is. You're talking about taking $10 one time out of your pocket, getting involved with Feed Me 24/7 that connects you into Fund Me 24/7, all right? And you're raising money by building your own crowd, okay, right along with 14 Eagles. I mean, it's a dynamic concept. So really, really take advantage of that. Take a look at it. See if it's something for you, you know, because it can really, really help you to build wealth, learn more about money itself, and help get rid of debt. Because debt is one of the main cancers that we have in our society. All right, it keeps the 99% of the people in scarcity, what we call scarcity, the lack of money. Okay, and so you know, this is what we're trying to show. If we work together, you know, two platforms working together to help people to get out of debt and to wipe out poverty, then what other thing can you think of? Okay. Also, we have another company that we're working with called Cutting Edge Techno Solutions. Cutting Edge Techno Solutions, sets for short. This is a company that is literally building communities from the ground up, you know, by hand, okay? Teaching people in the community how to build their own communities, brick by brick, wall by wall, all right? And they're doing it with technology where they're taking trash, everyday trash that people throw away, and they're turning it into renewable energy, turning it into building materials, turning it into furniture. You name it, they're taking trash and recycling it and turning it into whatever you need in your community. It is a powerful, powerful concept and a fantastic company that is going to basically build communities all over this country and all over the world. And they're in the process of doing that as we speak. And you can be a part of that. So really check it out. They're one of our partners. And they're looking for people that want to take part into what they're doing and helping to build communities. All right, so check it out. See what it's all about. Also, on our community website, we have a tab here called the Hyper Community. And this is something new that we just put onto the site and we partnered with. And Hyper Community is through a company called Hyperfund, a program called Hyperfund, through a company called Hypertech. And this is dealing in the cryptocurrency world, okay, on the blockchain. And this is information that all of us need to know about, all right? All of us need to know about the cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, all those type of things. Well, here at Hyper Community, you get to learn about that. But not only do you get to learn about that, but by becoming a member of the Hyper Community, you get to learn how to make money through cryptocurrency. They will teach you everything you need to know. And even if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, or maybe you're afraid of it, or you're not too sure if you want to get involved, guess what? They have a way of helping you to learn about cryptocurrency while you're making money, while you're earning money, okay? It's a powerful, powerful concept. I guarantee you. If you take a look at this, come to the site, click on this picture here, and it'll take you to a presentation site to go and look at the presentation. It will floor you what can happen, okay? And it will help you to understand the whole cryptocurrency world, all right? And you don't have to be intimidated by it. And by having a membership in the Hyperfund community, it will show you how to multiply through being a member, through the benefits that you receive, okay? So take a look at that presentation when you get an opportunity. See, we're trying to work together. We're trying to bring the companies together to help you to get where you need to go financially, okay? And understand, 14 Eagles is not a business. It's not a corporation. It's not some place where you can just come and make money. We don't make money here at 14 Eagles. We're a gifting platform. And because we're a gifting platform, all we do is send and receive gifts. And that's it. But we're going to be bringing you programs that will help you to make money. Okay? And so you leverage the 14 Eagles with these other companies, with these other platforms, these other programs. There's no need for us to compete with one another. I hope that makes sense. And then we have another company that we've partnered with just recently called Legacy Sharing. Legacy Sharing has a whole different take on giving. Okay, it is really, really fascinating at what they're doing here at Legacy Sharing, where they are actually paying you, okay, paying you to do good. You heard it right. They are literally paying you on a monthly basis to do good. All you have to do is become a member, okay, and you become a member at whatever level you want to become a member at. They have levels from $50 memberships all the way up to $500 memberships. And based on the membership that you get into, you start getting paid based on that level, literally paying you, okay, directly to your bank account. It is unbelievable. So yes, come and check that out. All right, get with the individuals that invited you, and if they don't know about these programs or these platforms, then just get with 14 Eagles, email 14 Eagles, and we will get you someone that you can work with if you are interested in any of these platforms. And if you have a platform, or if you have a business that you want to introduce to the 14 Eagles family, then what we encourage you to do is bring that business here to the 14 Eagles community. And we allow you to advertise that business. Advertise your business to the community. What's a community without the opportunity to be able to bring businesses to that community, right? Because you never know. The goods and services that you have with the business that you have, somebody in the community may need what you have. Makes sense, right? That's what community is all about. So bring your business to 14 Eagles and advertise to the community. We have a way for you to do that. And so therefore now you get to take advantage of you get the best of both of two worlds. All right? You'll be able to help build the community by way of sending gifts and receiving gifts, and you get to advertise to the community and make money with your business. Okay? So that's the best of both worlds right there. And so, and if you have any platforms, or you know any other platforms where people can make money, bring it here to the 14 Eagles community so we can share that opportunity as well. Like I said, there's no need to have competition. We all trying to do the same thing, right? Make sense? Okay, good. So now, what I want to say real quick before we end this is that we're going to start having training after our calls, after the presentations, and we want to invite you to those trainings. And we're going to have, subject matter in the training that we want to teach you, and you teach us. We're going to teach each other in these trainings. And we're going to talk about certain things, things that are going on in the world, things that's going to help us build the community, ways to make money, things to do with your money, how the money works, how the banking system works. We're going to educate each other, and we're going to do this every Thursday night. We haven't made a date yet on when we're going to start this. We want to get things situated before we do it, because we got a lot of things going on behind the scenes here at 14 Eagles and other things. And so we want to try to get a handle on everything before we start the training program that we're going to set up. But we just want to let you know about it, because we think it's going to be very, very beneficial for everyone, and definitely help to build the community and put people in the right frame of mind of where we're trying to go with the 14 Eagles community and how we can build this thing. Times have changed. It's a paradigm shift. We're in the middle of a paradigm shift right now, and things have changed. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands that and are aware of what's going on and what's happening in the world. And so it's up to us to help each other and keep each other informed about what's happening so we can grow. And not only grow as a community, but grow mentally and spiritually as well. Okay? So we're going to be doing that on Thursday nights right after the calls. So, we want you to bring people to the calls if you can. We do record these every week, every Thursday. And so if the people can't come, that's okay. We record them, we send them out, and when you get the recording, send it out to people. Let them know what we're doing here at 14 Eagles. And those people that are looking at the recordings, we encourage you to come and get with us on Thursday nights. And especially when we start the training calls, because there's a lot of information that's going to be given out that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss. So with that being said, what I want to do real quick is bring up our fearless leader. I think he came on. Greg, are you up?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you go. I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Great call again, Brian. Like I said, the information that we're trying to put out for our family is you're not going to find it anyplace else. This is the place to come. This is the time to come. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today, and a lot of people need answers. 14 Eagles, we may not have all the answers to all your questions, but you better believe we're going to answer most of them. There's some serious times we're heading for. We need to prepare our friends and family for it, and the best way to do that is by coming together and become one mind, one body, one spirit, and one soul. So bring your friends and family every Thursday night, 8:30. We'll do the heavy lifting for them. If they have questions, we'll answer them to the best of our ability, because that's what this is all about. We're very transparent. This is a great opportunity, and more than ever before, we need the 14 Eagles platform. Bryant, back to you.
All right, fantastic. So remember, we're here every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come right here to the community website at www.14eaglesden.com, and you can come and click on, in the menu, you can click on Contact Us. It'll bring you to the Contact Us tab, and you can click right on the link right here on the site, and it'll bring you up on the webinar if you're on the computer. If you're not on the computer and you're just on the phone, you can dial in on the phone and listen in on the call and get the information as well. Also, we have what is called a sizzle call. That's an old school sizzle call. where you can dial in and put in the PIN number, and you can hear a brief synopsis of what 14 Eagles is all about. So therefore, you don't have to explain what 14 Eagles is. You can just give them the phone and have them call the sizzle call number, and they can listen to see what 14 Eagles is all about. Also, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us at controltower@14eaglesden.com, or check this, you can even call us on our member service number at 301-684-1216. And if someone doesn't answer, just leave a message, and I guarantee somebody will call you back within 24 to 48 hours. So understand, we leave no stone unturned here. If you really want to know what we do here at 14 Eagles, you will find out, okay? Because we have every avenue for you to find out what 14 Eagles is all about. And we really, really encourage you to come and check us out, because we are all about the people. Yes, we do have a gifting platform. Yes, we send gifts and donations, and we're trying to help people get out of debt and get rid of poverty. But at the same time, none of that happens without you. None of that happens without the people, without building a community of like-minded individuals. And so if that's you, come and join us and come see what we do. We're here to work with you and build a better future for ourselves and our families. So with that being said, let me do this real quick.